I run a marketing agency for martial arts schools. I offer
we know
lead
this.
generation, and I offer lead generation and appointment setting services. I currently am at 420K in revenue, 100K in profits, and I guess the problem right now is that I kind of started this just doing freelancing. Kind of stumbled into martial arts on a whim.
Sure.
After having success with the client. I figured out like a repeatable system to get them results, get people showing up, get people coming up to the first class, and that's kind of where I'm at today. And I guess my problem right now is, I'm selling 3-month contracts, and churn's pretty high still, and I kind of just didn't really fix the churn issue. I kind of just started selling a lot and getting clients, and I have a good relationship with all of them, but I've been kind of stuck at this range, this $35,000 per month for a while now, and clients just leave for a lot of reasons out of my control. Either A, I do a great job and they can't handle the volume coming in, or B, they don't have the patience to kind of keep going with it. And I think,
do you want to take this one?
I don't run a martial arts school myself, so sometimes I have some issues with sales, and I can't really run internal stuff. So I kind of just grew this agency on a whim.
What do you want to have happen before I answer the question? What do you want to have
What's
happen?
your goal?
Yeah.
That's the question I like to start with.
I think right now I'm trying to figure out if I should keep pushing on this or if I should pivot. As in, I didn't really set out to start an agency.
What do you want to have happen? What's the goal? It depends whether you should push or pivot depending on your goal.
You try to make a certain amount of money, you try to sell a business, do you want a lifestyle business? You know what I'm saying? What do you want to end up?
I think right now, I want to learn how to make a lot of money and exit, and learn how to do that whole process from start to finish.
Yeah. We can tell you that.
Yeah. You will not exit this business.
Okay.
So the question is, can you learn something from this business and make money at the same time, or is there a better opportunity?
Yeah, I thought about potentially selling my book of business and then opening up and pivoting to some sort of brick and mortar kids education business. I mean, I've kind of fleshed out the scripts on how to get parents and getting them invested into a martial arts program and the whole nurture sequence behind it. So I thought about investing the money, because I've saved about $100,000 from this business, and I was thinking of kind of leveraging that into maybe investing in an actual brick and mortar and learning how to scale that. But I guess I'm just trying to figure out, do I, I'm in a good spot. Should I push the agency, grow it?
I'm curious what Layla's going to say. We'll probably have two different pieces. We'll probably come at this from two different angles, so you'll get a double trouble on this one.
Sure.
But I'll say this. Congratulations on learning how to generate leads in a market and work them and get them in. You've learned acquisition. Super valuable, and you've learned it for a specific avatar, right?
Yeah, appreciate that.
The next step, this business, I can tell you where this is going to go. You'd have to basically change this entire business in order to make it a bigger sellable business, which is essentially the same as starting over. And that's all based on your goal. Because the reason that you have the churn you have is because martial arts studios in general tend to have significant, they have high churn. They're typically not very good business owners. Not very good, but just they're small, right? They're very volatile. And so that volatility is reflected in your business, and volatility in their business and your business therefore creates a business that is not valuable, right? And so that's going to be based on them. The only way that you can get those types of customers who are volatile inherently to be sticky is to look at the things that those people already buy that they don't churn out of. So what are the things that they buy that they don't turn out of? If you were to stick with this, and I'm just using this as a mental construct, and then I'll get into more specific examples of what I think you should do next. But big picture, you could their payment processor, they don't turn out of, right? Their CRM, they don't turn out of. Their insurance, you know what I mean? There's things that they don't turn out of. Marketing stuff, they will turn out of left and right and center, right? So I think that you have this whole kids education thing. If it were me, I would prefer you go and find an industry. If you want to do brick and mortar, which is fine. If you want to go brick and mortar, I would find an industry that already has a product or service that people don't churn out of. Then I would apply your skill of learning acquisition to that business, and then you'll be able to, you can go and start acquiring businesses and then filling them up because you know how to acquire, and those businesses will already have the stick in place, and so you'll have the full stack.
What was your experience prior to this business?
Well, I worked for a marketing company and I learned lead generation there, and then I kind of just the company ended up getting sold. So I ended up, trying to take a jab at the freelance thing. And I learned, I got my own clients. And then after I did that for about 2 years, and here I am with a bunch of clients, and I don't really know what the next step is. So,
okay, that's great to know that you came from a marketing background.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought about getting into the kids education space because, I did martial arts because I came from a sports background, teaching kids like different sports, specifically Frisbee, which was cool. And I guess I thought about, buying some sort of like tutoring business or kids education and taking my marketing skills there and growing that. But just because if my goal is to learn how to sell and sell a company, I'm not sure if the agency space is there too. That's where my head's at these days. So.
Just find something that has high revenue retention, high stick.
I was going to say, you want to find something easy to market. Like, I think it's really impressive that you've done what you've done for martial arts studios, because we've worked with thousands and it's tough. So I can say that objectively. It's like you have like a level 8 skill that you're using on like a level 3 opportunity. And the opportunities that you're kind of presenting, they're not really that much better. It's like maybe a level 4.
They're just different. Yeah.
I'm like, can you get a level 8 opportunity to match your level 8 skill?
And what is that to you guys?
It's something that has revenue retention. I'm just telling you right now. It's something with revenue retention.
Revenue retention.
Yeah, if you just solve for that, because once you have revenue retention, if you know how to acquire customers, you just grow a business. Every year it just gets bigger. The hardest thing is revenue retention.
I just want to open up your mind. You're looking at opportunities that are linear. I want you to look at opportunities that are exponentially different than what you're doing right now. And I think the reason you're thinking linearly is because, without noticing, we have these beliefs, right? That we keep ourselves in these boxes thinking like, this is what I'm good at. The fact that you're very good at marketing, you need to find a great product that retains customers easily to market. What that is, maybe it does scare you or makes you nervous, or you're like, I know nothing about that. That's okay. You can figure it out. And the thing that I tell people a lot is it is just as hard to build a small business as it is to build a big business. Both of them are going to be painful. You're going to suffer. There's going to be late nights. It's also just as hard to build I would say like a more advanced business as it is a small business. I can tell you that from personal experience. Like building a gym up to what it needs to be is as hard emotionally as building a large company like acquisition.com. And they are hard in different ways, and they're also easy in different ways. So you're going to have 50% shit and 50% good no matter what opportunity you pursue. I would love to see you pursue an opportunity that is at least worth the 50% shit you're going to go through. That's something me and Alex talk about a lot, which is like pick an opportunity that's worth the pain. Because it's going to be pain no matter what. This goes for everybody on the call. It's going to be hard no matter what. So pick one. Even if you're like, I don't believe that I could do it, you will figure out a way. And everybody does. Even when we started acquisition.com, we didn't know anything about investing or buying companies or doing any of those things. And we learned along the way. It's just that you have to have the belief in yourself to just start. Like you're not going to feel ready for any opportunity that's exponentially different than what you're doing right now. You get ready by starting.
Got it. Just got to find a level 8 opportunity. No,
like literally, I would literally go on ChatGPT and I'd be like, tell me what an opportunity is that has great revenue retention. Here's all the industries I've worked in. Here's all the skills. Where is something where I can get insane revenue retention that is 5 times more likely to sell and be worth something and make me, maybe it's $50 million compared to these businesses I'm in right now. And just like look at the list and then think like, okay, well, like where do I have a 30 to 50% shot of success? I mean, like I don't know how to explain this. Like I have never felt ready before I tried something. I'm always like, I have no fucking idea if this is gonna work. I could totally fail. This could totally be terrible. And like that's gonna happen no matter what. It's just like you're picking things that are small. And here's the thing that's even worse. You said you want to sell a business. Well, then that means you have to stay in the game, which means you have to be challenged.
Right.
If you pick something that you know you're going to win, this is like where high performers just die. And I can tell that you're a high performer, is that you pick something that's too easy. And then you get disengaged. And then you're like, I can already play this out and know where this is going to end up, and I don't want to go there. And then you don't even want to see it out to sell the thing because you already know where it's going to go, and it's not interesting. Do you have anything you would add?
No, you're right. No, last year I remember I was at the 10K rate and I watched a bunch of Alex's videos and he just said double ad spend and keep the course and here I am a year later, doubled that spend, kept the course, and I'm now, I guess, just got to find a, high leverage activity. So
Also, I would just say this: you're going to learn more trying something than you are going to learn thinking about it. We don't learn while we stay in our heads.
Right.
We learn when we get out into the world and we do stuff. So like, think about a way, like, how could I test these opportunities? Can I be an affiliate of a company like this? Could I be an affiliate to an insurance company? Could I just come in and be a contractor to help build up this X company? Like, you could literally just find one big client and be like, I will do your in-house marketing just so you can learn the business.
Yep.
Dang, I would love to do that.
And use the cash that you have as your savings so that you can be aggressive with your learning.
Right.
As in, like, that's your nest egg, so you don't have to worry about living.
Yeah, I've been doing the whole like Chipotle thing, frugal thing. I saved up my first bunch of cake.
Good, man.
Bunch of cake of you guys. I appreciate you guys. No, I appreciate
Appreciate
that.
you, man.
Awesome. No,
You're gonna crush it.
Okay, I'll do the thing.
All right, appreciate you, dude.
Yeah,
All
appreciate
right.
you guys.
See ya.
Later.